Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mag. So I hope you're all staying safe and well out there. And of course this video is going to be a bit of a different one. As you can see, we're outside today. Hopefully you can hear us. It is a bit windy today outside, and unfortunately I don't have a professional mic for outside videos. I'll have to invest in one of them, but today's video is a little bit different. Of course, we're going to be talking about ticket information for the upcoming Carabao Cup final game at Wembley. The first time Newcastle's been in the final since 1999 for the domestic final, of course, when we took on Manchester United at Wembley. And of course, the first time we have been in a League Cup final since 1976, so it's quite a while ago. And I've got to say, I am absolutely thrilled to bits to see Newcastle finally in a final. Of course, I seen it back in '99. I was lucky to be old enough, of course, to witness Newcastle in our last domestic cup final when we took on Manchester United. Of course, it was a treble chase in Manchester United as well. So, you know, it's different now. Newcastle have massive owners, we have massive rich owners that care for this club, and it's going to be, you know, hopefully a different outcome to what it was back in 1999 when, of course, we had to take on treble chase in Manchester United. The ticket information for it, of course, has went up on the Newcastle United website, and I feel, to be honest, you know, it is the right way to do it. The way Newcastle's doing it by a priority system. Loyalty points, of course, is really good way to do it. They've done it in, of course, periods 1 right the way through to 7. I feel it is the right way to do it. You know, it does reward loyalty to the club and fans that have, of course, attended games this season in the Carabao Cup, as well as, of course, other games. So it is a good way, you know, of doing it. There's going to be people complaining, you know, you can't change that. It is going to be a problem. There will be people complaining about it, but it is the fair way to do it, you know, at the end of the day. But talking about, of course, the upcoming game as well against West Ham, it's going to be an interesting one. We are still in a very respectful place in the league, somewhere, you know, that most people said that Newcastle probably wouldn't be, you know, in the league. And there's only 18 games left to play in the league as well. We're already playing 20 games this season, so there's a big chance of Newcastle getting that Champions League football that we so rightfully deserve. Now, on TalkSport, they were doing a couple of segments on their channel and on their station, you know, and they were saying that, would you take 5th in the League Cup, or, you know, would you take the Champions League spots? For me, my answer to that would be, why can't we have both? You know, at the end of the day, you know, we're in a position right now where we are very comfortable in the league. We are dominating teams in the league as well. We're dominating teams in the cup as well. To get to where we are in this final at the Carabao Cup, you know, we've had to take on Crystal Palace, Leicester City, Bournemouth, not to mention, you know, the other teams as well that we've had to take on. 4 teams from the Premier League, I believe it was, in total we've had to take on, you know, to be able to get into this final. Southampton, of course, being the other one. The only team outside the Premier League that we faced in the Carabao Cup was Tranmere Rovers, which was it theirs, of course, and we came away from that game the winners as well. So, you know, we fully deserved making this final. So this is our moment, this is our time to shine, and this is Newcastle United's season in the spotlight. This is the start of many. Let us know your thoughts, of course, down in the comments below. And a massive shout out as well to my dad, whose birthday it is today. He's 66 years old, and of course it is his retirement as well. Happy retirement, Dad. I hope you have a fantastic retirement. I hope you have a fantastic birthday today as well. And I don't know if you follow us on social media, but I also put out a post hoping that some Newcastle footballers would, you know, show their wishes to my dad on his birthday, on this massive milestone, of course, with it being his retirement as well. and I got a couple of replies, which was fantastic. I got a couple of replies from Ray Hudson, of course, legendary commentator, absolutely fantastic guy, really down to earth, and he gave an absolutely fantastic reply. I'll put it up on screen for you all to see, of course, as well. And Warren Barton as well, giving out a massive shout out to my dad on his birthday as well. The goal is to try and get the big one, Alan Shearer, to reply and give his birthday wishes and retirement wishes to my dad today. If I can get that, that would be absolutely fantastic. But even still, you know, to get just one ex-Newcastle United player to reply and say happy birthday and happy retirement to my dad is absolutely fantastic. Of course, this has been the preview as well for the game against West Ham. I think we'll do really well in that game. Obviously, unfortunately, we're going to be without Bruno for that game and without Bruno for the next 2 games after that as well. But he will be back in time, fully fit for the finals. So that in itself is a positive. You know, and of course we've got 3 games going into the final, whilst Manchester United have got the 6. They've got 6 games, so they've got 3 games more than us, so that of course allows for us to have a little bit more rest than they will going into the final. Not that you know, that really makes much of a difference in my book. At the end of the day, we'll play them, you know, and hopefully we will come away the winners. But till next time, I'll see you all later, and how are the lads?